Hopes are high, the political atmosphere is charged, and political parties are swamped with activities ahead of the 2023 general elections. Today we'll be interacting with the South-South Vice Chairman of the Labour Party, Prince Favour Reuben, who will be talking us through the party's preparedness ahead of the general elections. Welcome, sir.
Thank you very much.
Labour Party has, since its creation in 2002, strived to break into the Nigeria's political sphere with no major breakthrough. However, in the news in the past weeks, it has been consistent. How do you feel about this development?
We are very happy. Remember that Labour Party has been there since 2004. And I think that our consistency is what is making the news all over the country today. And I think that we have started, we've come to a level and we are not going back anymore. We are very glad to see what is going on.
Okay, so on the 27th of May, we witnessed a major transition where Mr. Peter Obi, the former governor of Anambra State, moved to your party, and consequently he emerged as the presidential flag bearer of your party. How do you feel about this development, and are you confident that he would emerge winner in 2020?
Certainly, like I said, Peter Obi is not just an individual running this election. Peter Obi is a movement, and the structure of Peter Obi is everybody's structure. The market women, the Okada driver, the bus driver, the people suffering. These are the structure of Peter Obi, and I believe that the majority of those structures are coming out to vote, and certainly we are winning election. Remember, we are in collaboration, or we say we're working together with NSC, TUC, and NC Front. So the massive support that Peter Obi have and the structure is enormous. It's not something that anybody can toy with. I don't think there is any political party in Nigeria today that have the kind of force and structure that Labour Party does. No party has it.
Okay, sir. Your candidate has made his stand on the vote buying witnessed in the opposition parties, and people have said they are not certain that he's going to win the election. However, his stand has been made, and do you think with this stand he's going to win the election?
Certainly, because people have been collecting money, voting for corrupt leaders, and at the end of the day, they went back to suffering. And I think that the people have decided that they will collect these people money and vote against them. It has happened severally, and they will repeat it right now. Now, know what is going on today. You see the kind of candidate that the two major political parties fee in. I know that you interview me, you are not comfortable with those candidates, and no youth, no voting power youth is ready to mortgage their vote. That after voting, a president will spend 6 months for treatment in abroad and 6 months in Nigeria doing nothing. We are not ready for that. So people are ready to collect politician money, but they are going to vote according to their conscience. And that's why Peter Obi have the greatest chance and the brightest chance to win this election.
Sir, some citizens have expressed their worry over the political structure of your party. Some have even called for a collapse of your structure into any of the major political parties. However, in recent times, we've witnessed that your party is in talks with Rabiu Kwankwaso's New Nigeria People's Party. What is this development? What are we expecting?
Well, I'm not part of the people that are in talks, so I cannot talk authoritatively on that. But what I know is that the Labour Party have a structure that beat the imagination of everybody today. So talking about structure, I've told you, we have the massive structure. We have the masses behind us. Remember how many people that vote in Nigeria and how many vote that a president of Nigeria go home with and say, I won election. Today, we are having hundreds of million people running to register just because of Peter Obi. So the voting power for Labour Party is done. It's dusted and done. We are not struggling for that. The whole market women are voting, NSC are voting, TUC are voting. The old lecturer that are on strike, students are crying. You go to school for a period of 4 years, you spend 7 years. Are they happy? Will they bring such people back again? So the structure is not a problem. We are not merging, or we are not coming into any major political party. In fact, what we are asking today is that APC and PDP should collapse and support Labour, because they don't have anything to offer Nigeria anymore. All what they offer Nigeria is suffering, insecurity, and Nigeria is tired of that. So we are asking that Tinubu and Abubakar, the both of them should just step down for the main man that can carry this thing. And what we need is a better Nigeria, not just candidate, not just political party. Peter Obi is not a political party. Peter Obi is a movement. It's a force that is happening. And I believe it's a trailer that will crush whoever that stand before that trailer. And APC and PDP should torment and join Labour Party. They just said Labour Party is the answer to the problem of Nigeria, and we are going to welcome the both candidates.
Well, but some people have also expressed their concerns, and they said, oh, we already know people in PDP, we already know people in APC. And how convinced are you that, if you are convinced, how can we convince them, or how can you convince them that
the only thing that is permanent is change? They've tried PDP, PDP failed. They have tried APC, APC have failed. And the next option is Labour. Remember PDP is just umbrella, so they don't care your feeling. APC is broom. They don't care who you are. Labour is the only political party that have symbol of human. To tell you that we have the sympathy for human. We think about human. So anybody that is ready to suffer more and more, anybody that feels that the children should suffer through school for the next 7 years instead of a course of 4 years, should go ahead and go and vote these other people. But I think that anybody that wants a better Nigeria should think of Labour and Peter Obi, and that's the thing.
Anyway, sir, away from the national politics, on Wednesday last week, we witnessed Comrade Beatrice Itubo, who is also the chairman of Nigerian Labour Congress Rivers State chapter, emerge as your party's gubernatorial candidate for the 2023 elections. What are her prospects? What are we expecting from her?
Like I said, Beatrice is a threat in Rivers State. The force she's coming with is a threat. As I'm talking to you now, we are in talk with so many APC and PDP ready to defect and to work with us. In fact, some of them confidently said, I will be in APC and frustrate APC. I will be in PDP and frustrate PDP. We are in talk with some of the ex-commissioner and SAs. They have seen that the light has come, and Beatrice Itubo is that light in Rivers State. Now, so we are not scared. They are scared of us. They are afraid. APC and PDP do not have credible candidates. The candidate they have are questionable candidates. The governor of Rivers State is accusing the APC candidate. EFCC allegedly looking for the PDP candidate. So, if Nigeria or Rivers State want to have a good representation, Labour Party is the option. Beatrice Itubo is the only one that can deliver the dividends of democracy to Rivers State. Rivers State is suffering. Under the government of PDP and APC, Rivers State have suffered so much. All our money in Rivers State has been using to do national election. And meanwhile, people here are suffering. Pensioners are suffering. No worker salary, no promotion, no employment, no bursary paid. Is that the kind of government we want to bring back? These are not government to bring back. We are talking of government with idea. Today, we don't have any structure in Rivers State. We don't have anything called PDP or APC. See, those two parties are shadow of themselves in Rivers State. They are shadow of themselves. They know very well. The members know very well that they are going nowhere. And they were crying for alternative. We receive call on the daily basis for them to come on board. Now, they are crying. People are crying in Rivers State for who will deliver them. And now today, God has sent a woman in the person of Beatrice Itubo as a savior to deliver the people of Rivers State.
Right. While you were speaking, you made mention of pensioners, and we, on her emergence, Rivers pensioners, or rather the leadership of Rivers pensioners, said they would not support her course to the brick house in 2023 over allegations of bribery. What do you have to say about this? Would this ruin her chances?
You say allegation, and you are one man that spoke. You know, politics is very sweet. They can bribe you to say whatever you want to say, but you don't just allege that somebody took bribe without proof, without evidence. Why didn't you come out all this while when the woman were fighting against the governor? Why didn't you come out and say, the woman have collected bribe, we are not going to support her? Why were you supporting her? If you go to her office, pensioners are always there. So if one man come up because maybe one way or the other he has spoken with the other people, they say go and blackmail the woman, he can come out and do it. When he say we, did he consult the rest of the people before you now come out to say we? You cannot say we, because the woman has been fighting for them for years. He had never come up to challenge the woman. Just for the emergence of the woman, you come up because you're a member of PDP to come and tell the world something that never happened. He should come up with proof.
Okay, so I'm talking about proof. Well, we know that we live in a society where gender inequality still thrives, and being that your candidate is a woman, does she stand a chance to win the elections next year?
We are not looking at women. We claim in this part of the world that we are Christians. And why is gender equality prevailing? If we actually say we are Christian.
We have other religions.
No, in this part of the world, the governor of this state declared that Rivers State is a Christian state. I don't know whether you are aware. And if we believe that this state is a Christian state, and God said we are equal in his eye, so both male and female are the same. We don't discriminate. In Labour Party, we say social justice and equal opportunity. So we don't discriminate whether you're a woman or you're a man. Whatever a man can, what are you going there to do? Wrestling? Are you going there to do boxing? Or are you going for Olympic race? What you are going there is to exhibit your brain, is to bring brain. And I believe that the woman is the superior person among all the candidates running. She has all the brain, she has all the quality to deliver Nigeria, to deliver Rivers State. So I don't see anything is a woman or is a man. Today, Germany, before now, Germany, a developed nation, 20 times better than Nigeria, was ruled by a woman. Britain, the Queen of England, is a woman. Liberia was ruled by a woman. So what are we talking about, woman? Where is Rivers State? Rivers State, that we are the poverty capital of a state in this country, and a man is ruling us in Rivers State, and yes, suffering is on the increase. And you are talking of a man. Are you talking of another man that will come and embezzle the money of Rivers State? Are you talking about another man that will buy the whole Rivers State? Are you talking about another man that will rule? Only him will take action and nobody talk? Is that what we need? We don't need such. We need a woman with passion. We need somebody who has the feeling of people. And that's why the woman is the best. To me, I've not seen any candidate that is better than a woman. Nobody. Nobody is better. If you look at APC, they don't have a candidate. The candidate they have is a foreigner. It's a foreigner that was not in Rivers State. He does not know the terrain of Rivers State. He doesn't know any terrain about Rivers State. He was brought in to come and contest. He doesn't know anything about Rivers State. He did school in Rivers State. He never do anything in Rivers State. He was just forced on Rivers State people.
Well, I don't think it matters, does it? As long as he's a Nigerian.
That is why we will not vote APC and PDP, because their master decide to bring people that do not know anything about the states. We are past that level where you don't impose somebody on anybody. A man who cannot speak Calabari fluently, and you say it's a Calabari man, and you want him to become governor. The other one they brought him from as an accountant of Rivers State, where the Rivers people are crying, suppression, pensioners are crying, and the same man that was at the aim of affair as an accountant general of Rivers State could not do anything. Is it as a governor that we do it?
He is liable to report to someone, and being a Calabari man and you can't speak, is that a yardstick to judge his capabilities?
We are talking of a man who understands the suffering of the people. That's the kind of person we need. We need somebody who, remember I told you, the governor is accusing him of collaborating with Amechi to siphon Rivers money, to sell all the parastatal, everything we have in Rivers State. The other one, EFCC, is accusing him of collecting 117 billion. Not me, EFCC. And the only criteria why he's not been arrested is that Rivers State has a court order stopping EFCC. Not that what EFCC said is wrong, but that we have a court order stopping EFCC not to arrest him. And that's the only thing. If not, today he would have been arrested. The other one, the governor of Rivers State have charged them to court for criminal operation. So you look at the two candidates you are talking about. The woman is pure, the woman is clean, the woman is the best, and I'm endearing every Rivers woman to rise up and defend the woman. Vote for the woman. That's all.
Anyways, coming to the zoning formula, we know that Nigeria as a country practices a situation whereby power is zoned to different geopolitical zones in the country. However, certain citizens have said that that zoning formula is quite unjust, whereby some zones have been marginalized over the years. What are your thoughts on this?
Well, certainly zoning, because of the wisdom of the elder of the country, they say power should rotate. And one thing I know is that there is no zone that you don't have credible people. Right. Any zone you like, there are credible people. Today, River State, there was an agitation from the riverine. There was agitation from the Ogoni that they want to produce. Today, all the party have eventually zoned to riverine. My candidate is an Ijaw woman. So we have already zoned to see what they will do. And that's what I say, every zone you send to, there is credible person that is there. Now, Nigeria today, Labour Party now look at Southeast, the most marginalized. When you talk of governance in Nigeria, we now say we are going to give to Southeast. That's why Peter Obi is there. And I believe that when Peter Obi emerged, there was an eruption in Nigeria because they saw him as a light of Nigeria. They saw him as the hope. They saw him as the solution to the problem of Nigeria. And everybody rise to defend Peter Obi today. And all the youth is mobilizing for him. So no matter where you zone to, all what we are saying, pick up a credible, sound, acceptable, sellable candidate. And that's what the Labour Party have done.
Thank you so much, sir. We have been interacting with the South Vice Chairman of Labour Party, Prince Favour Reuben, who has been telling us about the preparedness of his party ahead of the 2023 elections. For more content, please visit our website on www.thepotcitynews.com. I have been your host, Muna. Thank you for joining us.